I'm Svend Leirvaag. I am Vice President of Industry Affairs at Amadeus IT Group. That also includes a responsibility for corporate social responsibility, because we do a lot of stuff in the area of social, what's called corporate citizenship, and also in the area of the environment, where we try to support the airline industry with solutions to help them reduce their carbon footprints. I've been in this industry now for, well, a long time. I went straight from university into a management trainee job at a very, very successful airline. And it was the type of job that everybody wanted, and I was lucky enough to get through to take that. And then I've spent time with Amadeus many years ago. I've been working with travel agents. I've helped launch an airline. So I've been around the block and out to Winter's Day before, and I'd like to think that I understand the fundamentals of how this industry works. Amadeus is a fantastic and unique story, born out of the airline industry in Europe a little more than 25 years ago, as a reaction, in fact, to competitive pressure from the Americans. And this group of airlines with a number of partners then decided we need to set something up that can safeguard some of our interest in Europe. And from then, this company has developed from being a computerized reservation system for a few airlines to becoming a global leader in technology to the airline and the travel industry at large, going from being owned by the airlines to through to a process that included floating on the stock exchange, and all of that time retaining its very multicultural, multinational type of DNA. Today we're in 196 countries. Our organization has 146 different nationalities. Just at the head office in Madrid where I work, I believe we're about 50 different nationalities. And that sort of permeates the whole organization and the approach to working together, which is very, very unique. And that has gone hand in hand, and I think is a key element in the success story, and that's enabled us to actually be as successful as we have been. In general terms, what Amadeus is doing currently is diversifying into new areas that are naturally associated with or linked to the business that we have been in. So if you take an example, we are now the biggest provider of IT services to the airline industry, and we operate their internal systems like the inventory management, the revenue control, or revenue management, the departure control systems and the like. And now we have started working with airports because, believe it or not, there is not a very good link between airline systems and airport systems, and the potential to improve efficiencies within the airport space, but also in combining and linking airline information with airport information is phenomenal. So that's an example of how we have been able to sort of expand into a new but an adjacent area to the current business. And because of our knowledge of the industry, we've been able to, as it seems so far, to do that successfully. They're telling us that as long as we keep developing and delivering the type of technological capabilities that we are, with the scalability and the volume management capacity that our systems have, we will continue to be the preferred technology provider for their solutions. And I think with the proliferation of offers, with the complexities, and with in some cases confusion to the consumer or the travel buyer about what is available and what are the good deals and where can I get what, we will leverage that skill and that experience to keep delivering those solutions that will deliver what is needed. There are mega trends and there's big trends and there's mini trends, depending on which perspective you have. I think we're all affected by what's happening in terms of telecommunications and mobile technologies, the fact that we're all connected all the time, everywhere, increasingly so. We're looking at, take for instance, Africa, 1 billion people with the biggest growth rates of mobile phone adoption anywhere. They just skipped the fixed phone step in the history. So that's going to impact and is impacting us quite a bit. We need to respond to that. We need to make sure that we sort of keep our eye on the ball and follow that to be able to adapt and deliver solutions that also support it, which we are. On the other hand, on the industry side, I think what we're seeing is, I think by and large we could call it consolidation. Now, liberalization often provides fragmentation, get new players coming in, etc. But over time, you sort of gravitate back to critical mass and size and volume, and we see that increasingly not only in our business, but we see that in the airline industry, we see it in the hotel industry, we see it in the distribution business. So this concentration in sectors is a key element that is important to be aware of, because it can be good, it can be really good if it still maintains, if it still operates within an environment of competition, but it can also be highly problematic when it borders on dominance that may not be what consumers and travel buyers want really. Since I deal with our institutional relationships, and I'm fortunate enough to work with governments, regulators, politicians, associations and the like worldwide, I think there is an overriding set of issues that are intrinsically related that has to do with how governments need to intervene to provide the right balance between the interest of the provider side, the corporates or the big airlines or the big company, and on the other side, the travel buyer's need for transparency, for competition, for fair information, for fair treatment, and so on and so forth. So I think that this is really, and this was also a part of this debate at the World Travel Market, how governments and private enterprise need to work together in a different way moving forward to improve the efficiencies of this industry. I'm very, very proud of our quite recent partnership with UNICEF in the area of our corporate citizenship programs. And I think it provides a fantastic opportunities for us to work together with industry partners and UNICEF anywhere in the world to provide value to those who need it more than we do. And I think and by providing this technology that we do for micro donations, working together can really make a big difference. And we're launching this program now with Iberia on their websites at the end of this month. We will be launching with Finnair in December, and we have a long list of companies, both airlines and travel agencies, who would want to join in on this program with UNICEF to provide travelers and travel buyers with the opportunity to donate small sums of money when they buy travel that will then go to UNICEF and be managed in collaboration with the partners and then decided on how to spend that money.